Hey Trent,
Hmm.
look at the private chat.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. I don't need it to. I'll delete stuff.
Oh, that was weird. Did you just say that twice?
No.
Oh, it sounded like you did. Guys, I'm excited for Purple Mountain. Are you guys excited for Purple Mountain? I'm going to turn it on just for you guys. And then you will know what I'm talking about. It's literally called Purple Mountains. Oh, I gotta scroll up.
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Show was created for your entertainment, not ours. Enjoy. Welcome in, guys. Oh, I can't show you that yet. Hey, you like to see that? I told you the Purple Mountain. You guys see the Purple Mountain? Like, look. There you go. You guys gotta see it.
Why is it a happy Thanksgiving background?
You know, it says Purple Mountains, and you can't tell from when it's will pop up. Guys, if you like Purple Mountain, and you're like
you told me I couldn't leave the Christmas background up till February, but you have a happy Thanksgiving background up.
Okay, number one, red and green are always Christmas colors. Just how it is. Number two, no one sees purple and thinks Thanksgiving. Okay, guys, if you like purple, smash that golden like button. But. We also have the subscribe bell right here. Your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding. Trent's got the subscribe and freaking bell of the century, man. That thing looks like something like George Washington hung up on, or Benjamin Franklin hung up with the Benjamin Franklin bell, whatever the bell is called. I only know it because of a national treasure, too. All right, guys. Today's show, we have special for you. Trent isn't announcing his retirement. So, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Never. Today, I have Das Agua. There's no ASMR pop, so I'm just going to do this for you. There you go. You got your ASMR. Just Das Agua, man.
Guys, I'm selling my half of the company to T-Square, and he's generously offered to...
Without an EIN number.
He's generously offered to pay me in the form of 2 squirrels and
a bunch of
handful of
Cardano.
nuts.
and a bunch of Cardano. Or it was maybe some night. What's up, break mode? I see you over there on Kick. What's cracking lacking, man? Trent, I don't know if you knew this or not. We've been picking up some steam on Kick, like pretty aggressively the last couple of days. So, hey, welcome in, guys. We're gonna talk crypto, have fun, shoot the shit, just chill out. If you guys want to chill out and hang out with us, do it, man.
Yeah. So I have my beer shipment coming tomorrow morning. So you will no longer have to watch me drink a Modelo on the stream. But in the meantime, guys, ASMR pop, you know, this is a fine cerveza, in an imported beer, Cerveza Modelo, brewed in Mexico, guys, brewed in Mexico. You know, I watched a little, just as I was like driving, I watched a little history of beer documentary, and you know, when hops started getting used, you know, in the late Middle Ages, I wouldn't say Middle Ages, I'd say Enlightenment period, 1500s or so, and the Indo-European area, you know, started to hop their beers a lot more, and one of the things that they found was that the beers were lasting longer when they threw a bunch of hops in there, right? And so the more heavily hopped beers ended up becoming what is, you know, now known as our IPAs and stuff like that. But you know, then you had your lagers and pilsners, and that was a little more Western European, and rather than Eastern European and Mediterranean even. But those Western European beers, you know, were a little bit lighter hopped, and originally the lagers were like, you know, lighter in hops but had dark malts in it that created a dark lager. Which, I mean, you know, we still have dark lagers today, obviously. The original lagers were dark lagers. And then they, you know, later paired the light malt with the light hops and, you know, created what we now know as, you know, our lagers and pilsners. Well, those made their way to Mexico in the Spanish conquests. And then, you know, Mexicans started adding some of their local stuff to it, like, you know, a little chili, a little lime. A little salt.
Trent, so, you want to get a little history too?
Yeah.
You know how we fought the Spanish for the Alamo?
Do I know how we fought?
You know, we fought the Mexico for the Alamo.
Yeah, I know that we fought.
Do you know
anything about it?
How long, Mexico owned at Texas?
I can take a guess.
Take a guess. Because they always say, people always go, well, that was Texas was owned by Mexico, you know, and so we took their territory. But do you know how long Mexico was a country?
Because you're asking the question the way that you're asking it, I'm gonna say like less than 100 years.
Mexico only existed for 11 years when we took Texas.
Dang.
So it's really interesting because you think about it too, like. You feel like it's been around forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. That's just how my brain kind of thought about it. And then I was listening to Joe Rogan, and he had a gentleman on there, and they were talking about it. He's like, 11 years. That's how long it was. I'm like, really? Wow.
So if a kid only exists for 11 years, it's okay to snatch up his lunch money?
I thought you were going a whole nother place with that. No. I wouldn't take somebody's lunch money because I didn't have lunch money when I was growing up because I put it all in Bitcoin. Well, so now I have all the lunch money in the world. You think I was going someplace else with that too, Trent?
Yeah. I thought you were going to say I wouldn't take someone's lunch money because I didn't have lunch money as a kid and just leave it at that.
I gotta tie it back, man. All right, let's get into it, guys. We're gonna head on over to CoinGlass. Let's take a peek at the ETFs. I don't think we have any major token unlocks happening. We could check that tomorrow, unless you guys want to check it today. We could run through today. Today was actually a down day for Bitcoin. You know, everybody sold off. Grayscale, Fidelity, Arkham, Bit, HODL. Don't even know EasyBC, but they sold off in BTC for negative 330 million, which is kind of funny because we're pumping right now. Which ties in today, guys. I'm going to pull up my average entry price because I shorted the market today, and I wanted to show the facts. I want to show the facts, man. I'm not just some hot air balloon cowboy slinging XRP wielding crypto junkie. I actually have a thing of two. That was pretty good. I made that up on the spot. How you like that? Sounded good. Ethereum had a outflow today too. 28 million. Grayscale bought, which is poo. They apparently bought a lot, but they bought 24 million, which we don't like Grayscale holding because they live to dump. Fidelity bought 54 million. VanEck bought 2.5. And this must be a new one because I have not heard of it before. It's called Invesco QETH. And they bought 1.1 million. Head on over to Solana. I wonder how you get licensed to be an ETF investor, Trent.
I don't know.
Solana took in just a wee bit. Fidelity about 1.2 million. And XRP, they took in $20 million. No red today. Franklin Templeton bought 12 million. Bitwise bought 4.8. And Grayscale bought 2.5 for a total of 19.46 million. How we like that? Total ETF today, absolutely bad. Did Michael Saylor buy anytime recently, Trent?
Yes.
When was the last time Michael Saylor bought?
I believe that he bought in the
Oh, they have a strategic Ethereum reserve now. Where would that be at? I found it in here before, right?
I believe he bought in the high 70s.
Oh, where are you at, Mr. Saylor? I know you're in here. He should be like a bull market indicator, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Bitcoin treasuries. I mean, here's strategies buy-in. How do I tell the date? So they last bought the first. That was day before yesterday, and they bought a total of $75 million worth 855 Bitcoins. Hey, there you go. I'm kind of curious about this other one over here, Trent. Strategic Ethereum Reserve. Let's look at this. Total ETF holdings. That's not very much, man. 6 million. 6 million ETH. Okay, I read that backwards. The equivalent value of 13.7 billion. Interesting. Strategic Ethereum. Who holds it? Does it show you? Bitmine, SharpLink. There's a bunch of 1%ers. Arbitrum. I don't know what this is, but it has my interest. I might have to keep looking at it as they adapt. Hey, do we have any news today, Trent?
Yeah. One second. Un segundo.
Hey, did you see that Charlie Kirk before
Un
he
segundo,
died?
guys.
Trent was shotgun that beer if we get one subscriber.
Yeah, I will.
Charlie Kirk, before he passed, he removed Erica Kirk from his will.
So
I'm just kidding, Trent. He didn't really do that.
well, but that is a whole thing. Like, people are saying that, and isn't what's her tit saying that? Candace Owens.
I have no idea. I don't listen to Candace. She's wacko. The problem with Candace, she has some really good facts.
Right.
But she throws so much shit at the wall. Sorry for my language. She throws so much doo-doo at the wall. You can't tell what's doo-doo and what's wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'll sit there and you're like, what the hell am I looking at? You know? Like, if there was more dialed in, I think I can handle that. You know, like Macron being married to a man. Okay. Now you're gonna try to tell me it's her dad's brother's uncle. Yeah, you get a little far out there, you know. I don't know about that. But then you start, you know, some of her wild accusations. She was like, I don't believe in dinosaurs. I'm like, how do you not believe in dinosaurs? Those bones all over the freaking world.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's just a weird one.
Yeah.
But yet again, she must be a flat earther.
She's pretty out there, like, and also, you know, the whole idea that the Jews are behind
that's another weird one.
Everything. Yeah, the Jews killed Charlie Kirk, and the Jews did 9/11 and all this stuff. Like, it's pretty outlandish, and it's also, I don't mean this to insinuate that she's possessed or to insinuate anything like that or in that realm, but it's satanic. Like, there's one major thing apart from like hostility toward Jesus that the whole earth is going to agree about before Jesus comes. Joel chapter 3, Zechariah 14, and that thing is every nation is going to hate Israel. And, you know, I'm not romanticizing Israel, because Israel is going to do some effed up stuff. They're going to be extremely secular, and so much so that God says he's going to raise up the Antichrist to discipline Israel. So I'm not on the bandwagon of endorsing everything Israel does, but when Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson and all of these conservative talk show personalities.
Okay, this is kind of a weird one, because she was very far to the left. Did you know that she was a liberal?
Oh, yeah.
And then she came to the inside, so she's kind of like in the middle. And
Right.
Tucker, I would put Tucker middle left. I have something I do want to cover too, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think of this, Trent? What's your first thoughts on this? Because I'm sure you probably haven't read it yet. Email suggests Epstein made 3.2 million Coinbase investment in 2014. The newly released U.S. Justice Department emails suggest Jeffrey Epstein, gained exposure to the early cryptocurrency venture investments through intermediaries, including a reported stake in Coinbase. The email suggests an entity linked to Epstein acquiring 195,910 Series C shares for a total of $3.25 million, when Coinbase was valued at $400 million. The document did not indicate Coinbase executives had direct dealings with Epstein or were aware of the ultimate beneficial owner of the investment at the time. Later emails suggest the 2018 suggest Epstein sold half his stake for $15 million. Couldn't load plugin. Okay, we should be able to accommodate that, including Josh from our legal, who can get you the proper docs. I'm not sure of the availability will last, but if you find what you want to do, more is probably worth a ping. On Wednesday, December 3rd, 2014, W. Bradford Stevens. We have spoken to our investors, and we should like to invest $3.25 million into the current round. Although a small investment that we originally discussed, we are glad we were able to get this together. Given the extremely short fuse on timing. Assuming you're okay with smaller participants, wink, wink, nod, nod. Let's move forward. Next steps of legal docs and wires. We're excited to involve. Be rad.
Well,
What do you think about that, Trent? Is that saying something without saying something? Without saying something.
Well, everybody's got to go watch our video that we made about how Jeffrey Epstein is Satoshi.
You should turn that into a short on our thing.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Or just re-release it.
Release it. We could re-release it as a Super Bowl special.
Yeah.
And we'll make it in high depth indoctrination of this Satoshi Epstein dialogue. I mean, they banter back and forth, guys. I mean, it's undeniable. If you don't know this, Satoshi has to be none other than Jeff Epstein, because we all know that crypto was started, Bitcoin was created by the CIA. And guess who worked for the CIA? Mr. Epstein himself. Bada bing, bada boom. It's all connection. You telling me that's a coincidence? I don't know about that. Trent's over here laughing. He's only laughing because he knows it's true.
You know, you're one of those people that's impossible to debate with. Because... because you'll find a sticking point, whether it's actually provable or not. You'll find a sticking point, and you'll do something that we call in logic circular argument, right? And you'll just insist upon it in a way that makes everyone else sound stupid if they don't agree.
I've never heard it put like that, where you sound stupid if you don't agree with me. That's bad. That's manipulation.
Because if someone said, you know, I don't know, if someone said like, I don't know what the rebuttal would be to that, but you just be like, what? Everyone knows that the CIA created Bitcoin. Like how? Well, because the CIA created Bitcoin.
How did you not know this?
Yeah, how did you not know that? Yeah, exactly.
You're just being ridiculous now. throw a few words out there like that, and people are like, oh yeah, you're right. You believed it without even knowing you believed it. That was funny, Trent. I've never heard it worded like that.
Over here in the Crypto in America newsletter, crypto markets wobble ahead of the White House stablecoin meeting. As Bitcoin stumbles, reps from crypto and bank trade groups prepare to meet at the White House to hash out disagreements over interest on stablecoins.
Interest on stablecoins, huh?
Yeah, that's the big holdup right now when it comes to the market structure bill, is that the Democrats do not want they want restrictions on exchanges and other platforms being able to offer, you know, offer yield on stablecoins, which is stupid because, like, you know, Coinbase and there's a way to do it responsibly, like Coinbase, crypto.com. You know, everybody will give you like a 4% yield, you know, to hold your USDC or whatever on the platform. It's stupid to come after that because you're not being an equal opportunity aggressor, because you don't mind when the banks offer a high interest yield savings account because they want your dollars wrapped up in that account sitting there. Like, come on, it's not it's not being treated equitably. Like, you know, if a regulatory compliant stable coin is a dollar, right? Which is basically what the Genius Act said. Then how is it that you can get high interest yield savings account on your dollars, but you can't get 4% yield on these dollars over here just because they're digitized on chain and you're holding them on a crypto exchange or whatever? Like, you know,
make it make sense, Trent.
Yeah.
Make them sound stupid. They don't agree with you.
Bitcoin falls to below 80K, and this is from yesterday, so we've known this for a minute now, but Bitcoin falls to below 80K as reps from crypto and bank trade groups are set to meet at the White House to discuss stablecoin yield, SEC delays innovation exemption, plus what we're watching this week. So it was a rough weekend for many crypto portfolios as Bitcoin fell below $75,000. driven by a strong dollar after President Trump nominated potential Fed hawk Kevin Warsh to lead the central bank. Escalating geopolitical tensions between the US and Iran didn't help either. All told, the weekend sell-off erased nearly 290 billion US dollars in crypto market value. Meanwhile, Punxsutawney Phil, Pennsylvania's official state meteorologist, saw.
Hey, that's 10 times fast.
Oh, that's the groundhog. That's the groundhog.
What's the groundhog?
Groundhog's Day. Like when the groundhog sees its shadow, you have 6 more weeks of winter.
Oh.
Yeah.
The way you got to look at it is like if the bear market ends in November, you should be happy because, okay, yeah, we're in a bear market, but we're halfway through the bear market, you know?
Right.
And then we have accumulation, which is a good time.
Yeah. Official state meteorologist saw his shadow this morning, signaling 6 more weeks of winter, though hopefully not 6 more weeks of frozen crypto gains. Ha 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 ha. But as is, that's what I need. I need an applause, or I need the crowd to laugh. Where's that feature on? All right, let me try this again. For whatever reason, there's no one watching right now, so it's gonna practice this. Official state meteorologist saw his shadow this morning, signaling 6 more weeks of winter, though hopefully not 6 more weeks of frozen crypto games. Anyways, all right, guys, let's see what's going on here. But as is often the case with longtime crypto holders, even the biggest market swings rarely raise their blood pressures. The underlying crypto market is fine over time. We are seeing clarity across regulatory, legislative, banking, and accounting pillars, and that clarity will provide stability, which in turn incentivizes capital investment, said MoonPay president Keith Grossman.
Say that 10 times fast, Mr. Keith.
Yeah. What do you have to do for your, to be born with the last name Grossman? He got made fun of in school.
And you know that he didn't like, he was not homosexual. He didn't like gross men.
What that means for short-term price action, who knows? And I do not care. Who wrote this? Who knows? And I do not care. I am long time and proud to be building in this ecosystem. Oh, that's Keith Grossman talking. Okay, whatever, Keith. Fine. You might not care. The rest of us kind of do. In fact, many are more focused on the 1 p.m. meeting at the White House between crypto and banking representatives, where 2 sides will begin hashing out disagreements over stablecoin yield, how much interest stablecoin holders earn, and how it's paid, remains a key roadblock in the Clarity Act negotiations, currently stalled in the Senate Banking Committee. Okay, I'm going to skip down to, let's see here. What to watch this week. So Tuesday, oh, dang. I knew that was coming up. I just forgot about it. We should have been covering that. Ondo Finance kicks off its annual summit in New York City, featuring speakers from BlackRock, Wisdom Tree, DTCC, the White House, and more. I'll have to. What we'll have to do is I'll have to make a video or something recapping what happened at the Ondo Summit. So.
I think it's interesting, totally off subject, Trent, is you see Markiplier make his own video, his own movie?
No.
It's called Iron Lung, and he gave himself a $3 million budget. He wrote it, produced it, and edited it himself. And he pitched it to movie theaters himself and with his audience. And it's in 4,200 movie theaters right now, and AMC has it, and Regal has it, and I hear it's doing really good. It's in the box office. It is tied for the #1 spot with Disney.
Dang. So wait, who did it?
Markiplier. He's a YouTuber. Oh. Pretty well known YouTuber.
Well, good for him.
Yeah.
Wednesday, 10 a.m.
I've
Secretary
seen that TV
Treasury.
show.
Huh?
Wednesday? You seen that TV show Wednesday? Oh, you continue now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wednesday, 10 a.m. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent will testify before the House Financial Services Committee on the annual report of the Financial Stability Oversight Council. 2 p.m. The House Financial Services Capital Markets Subcommittee will hold a hearing titled New Day at the SEC, Restoring Accountability, Due Process and Public Confidence. Thursday, the Digital Assets at Duke Conference kicks off a 2-day event at Duke University featuring speakers across policy, legal, major firms, and AI. 10 a.m. Thursday, Bessent will testify before the Senate Banking Committee on the annual report of the Financial Stability Oversight Council. Again, I guess he's doing that 2 days in a row. Friday. Jobs Friday. The BLS will release its latest, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, that is, will release its latest job report and the unemployment rate for January. A preliminary read on the consumer sentiment from University of Michigan. Guys, like, some of this is like all great and everything, but it begs the question, and this will lead us into TA. It begs the question, what do you guys see on this this list of like upcoming things to watch this week? Like, what in here is going to be bullish? Like, none of these are things that if the results are good, it's going to be bullish, right? So there's no bullish catalyst when you look at this list. And, it also makes you wonder, is next week going to be any different? Is the week after going to be any different? Is the week after that going to be any different? Of course, we've been sounding like a broken record on this, but this is all part of the evidence that we're compiling here that, guys, this bearish market is going to last some more weeks and months even,
Or years. Tens of years. Decades. It'll be like the next silver before it explodes.
Oh no. So yeah, there you go.
All right, Trent. You want to see something epic?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the 5-day I have up. So now I want you to look at this. You looking?
Yeah.
Are you looking now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see how we came down the 5-day and we touched the 21?
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, you see the head and shoulder pattern we kind of got going on as well? And I was like, have we ever broke below the 200 weekly average on the 5-day? And the correct answer is yes, we have. So we're going to go back and look. Well, what do you see that's kind of similar, to the last bull run? We got the head and shoulders pattern. Now, if we are where we are, kind of where we're at right now in this market, minus the time frame, we kind of, you could say hypothetically, this is, we got 4 candles down. We kind of get a little bit of curvature. We come back over. We haven't got those candles yet. So you can draw out a scenario where we actually, this is the wick that we just got, okay, that deep red. We could have a few, let's say a month, and even get a little bit of bullish divvy coming in and get a little bit of candle up. But ultimately, when you come down to this yellow 200 moving average, we're at, let's say 30,000, okay? Well, we dropped about 20 grand, so a third of the price to go lower. I mean, you can make an argument that we could wick 50%, but I don't think that will be on the cards for us. So now I come back over here to fulfill our market. We at the 200. Maybe we bounce up a little bit, hang around the 80, and then we actually get the last dump that we have in the market. And if we dump 30% where we're at right now, and we're at the actual price of, well, the wick price is, what's Bitcoin at? 76. Well, I'm going to go off to the price of 72. You could say 20 grand. you can knock 20 grand off. That takes us down to 52, which is a kind of ballparking that's that max pain range that we've been talking about. It's not 48, which we said that could be a scenario. 52 is pretty low, but it's not out of the ballpark of really being outrageously wild, and especially because this is February, right? That candle, if you come back over here to where we're mimicking right here, these candle, this is May. I mean, really, we're like a month or two behind it. It's not crazy to actually think that this is out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
And we bottomed out in July, and I don't know where will July put us?
What is up, Daily? It was lonely over here without anyone for a second.
Daily's not anybody. He is the Daily. He is here at Daily.
No, I meant before he came in.
Oh yeah, Daily. Trent said that I make people sound stupid if they don't agree with me. Is that true?
On certain things, particularly when you talk about conspiracies.
Never. I want to show you guys something. It's not huge, okay? But I was in a vehicle today, so I couldn't get in when I wanted to get in. But I put in a short today. And actually, I'm going to pull it up right now and see if I can show you guys. You might not be able to see it because I'm not going to lie. I'm not as tech savvy as Trent or my wife. But I'll do my best. Okay, so I put in the average price on my short today at 77,688, and I was actually aiming for like right over. I wanted to do it right here, but I didn't have the time to get it in. But I got in on one of these wicks right here, and I put my short in right here, and I put it in right here on this candle because I was betting that instead of pumping through the 200 and getting bullish, that we're going to get a rejection off the 200 and we'll flip bearish. And why? The 15-minute gaming this green dot. And so you can make the double green dot. You can make the argument, well, hey, you shouldn't have been bullish. But when I rewound time and I was looking at it on the 1 hour, where were we at? Right here before we just dumped. The 1 hour was completely open doors to the downside with strong curvature and signals. And then I was like, let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour as well, right here before the dump. Before this red dot was, I think we did have that red dot. I was like, I don't know, man. The VWAP's coming down. I said the strengths and strokes aren't looking that great. I'm like, dude, I think that this is the 15-minute was the final signal to get in on that short, and dude, I took it. So I closed my short out at I closed it out at 73,728, which is right to 28 right here. That's pretty good, man. I mean, I literally caught like damn near the full length of this move to the downside, and I felt pretty good. There's a couple of times I almost closed it out on this candle, but I went back and we revisited it. I'll see if you guys can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I only use 3x leverage. I don't know if you can see this or not. You're just gonna you might have to trust me. But there's my short and there's my sell position. I'll see if I can post it later so you guys can see it in the more blown up fashion.
Let's go.
But let's freaking go, man. That's a win. I closed it up at 3x leverage at 15.5% gains. I think it maxed like at 17. But hey, man, you take the wins as you can go. And see, when I closed my short out, I closed it at like 15.712% or whatever it was. I didn't have the psychological number of like, hey, let's get the 20%. And then hold it to try to get that 20% because you never would have got it. Now, granted, one of the reasons why I held it open, but I closed it. And don't laugh at me. But I was running out of time to monitor it on a shorter 5-minute time frame. And I see a post. I'll go across my phone on X and it's CryptoFace. He goes, "All right, boys, I'm longing it." And I'm like, okay, and I'm closing out. That's not a signal to get out of a short position then. get it out, and yay, you know what? He made money too because he went up top, but wasn't as strong as my move down. Maybe he shorted it down too, but he definitely rode a good move up. So, good for Crypto Face. I think too what he was looking at is this double green dot on the 1 hour, which is a stronger signal on the flipperoonie. The flipperoonie. Anywho, Trent. Excuse me. I forgot to actually tell you guys where we're going to go right now. I guess we should make some sort of projection out there. I'm still nervous on Bitcoin, and we got the 3 lower lows, and I'm kind of, man, I just don't want to get rejection. I think we might get rejection off the 50. So that's just me, and I'm thinking maybe rejection off the 50, which is, I don't know, like 77, 300. Maybe we pump to it, we bust through it. That'll be good. Maybe we could get up to bullish there at 80,000 again, get to that 100. We still got momentum, still got the VWAP, we still got Stokes strength going for us on the 1 hour, so that's really good. The 4 hour, we do have bullish div coming in. We got the swing down to a swing up. We got the double green dots. People are breaking up. So, there is a good likelihood of us getting a relief rally here. I've been saying it every day, right? But then I would put it to short because the data changes. Sometimes it is what it is, man. You can't make up some of this manipulation in the market is brutal. Like, it's just absolutely nuts. But there is some bullish div on the 6 hour, the 12 hour. Momentum's coming in. Money flow hasn't given us the signal, but we did get the double green dot. I do like the daily with the double green dot also. And then we have stronger. No, we don't have. Do we not have? There is starting to get some strong bullish divness coming into the market. Like Trent was talking about this yesterday. And I was like not overly sold on the idea on the daily for the bullish div, but on the 2 day,
it went away.
On the 2 day we really got it. 2 days very visible for some bullish div, which maybe we do get that relief rally and maybe we get up to 84,000. I'm not convinced, but I do think that there is a little tide of the turns for a relief rally, and 84 kind of seems like a little bit of a stretch to me. 15-minute was still below the 200, so that's not a good sign. Like, that's why I longed off the 15-minute. I mean, I shorted off the 15-minute. So to me, I would probably take another shot at 77,000 unless we break above it. We break above it, we kind of can hold. You get that time frame of trying to get a move going. We had bullish pennant coming down right here, didn't break up, broke down. So it is what it is. I know I should post my when I short the market, I should put it in the Discord for you guys so you guys can do what I'm doing. You guys should make a tutorial video on how to trade on BTCC for all who are on the sidelines and don't know how to trade like me.
Yeah, I got you, Daily. That's one of the next things I'll make.
Also, Daily, we can, if you tell us you're going to super chat us once we get our EIN number back, we'll have Trent make the tutorial in a higher voice video like, okay, guys, this is how you trade on BTCC. You come over here, you click the link, and then from there, you create your account, and you go, la, 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 and there's your account, and then, this is how you use leverage. You want to use high or lower leverage? You choose.
I'm not going to do that.
But Trent, it would be so awesome. You could pull it off.
No.
Yeah. What about BidFi? Should we make a tutorial on BidFi too, Mr. Daly?
We should do both.
We should do both. Trent has his homework cut out tomorrow. When he goes to his family member's house to get stuff done, they got Wi-Fi over there, and Trent's going to put the grind on, guys. Right, Trent?
Daily, what is your Mexican lager of choice? If you
Modelo's not a lager.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's a light beer.
It's a light lager. I mean, that's what light beers are. They're light lagers.
That's not true. Is Corona a lager?
Yeah.
Grok, Hey, Grok. I'm asking Grok, Trent. Will you go over your Bitcoin tutorials? I'm throwing you on stage. How you like the purple background? Without knowing what it is, tell me what you think it is. Because Trent was arguing that
is a light and crisp lager with a mild malt sweetness.
Wait, what'd you ask?
I said, I googled it. Corona Extra is a light and crisp lager. Anyways, let me you grok that while I.
I guess you're right. I guess it is a lager. Well, frick you,
Yeah.
What do I know? I thought it was just a light beer. Where is Blue Moon a lager too?
Blue Moon is a.
I always say lager whenever I'm at the store. I'm always like, oh, it's a lager. I mean lager.
Blue Moon is a wit beer. And.
What's wicked beer?
Well, it's basically German for wheat beer, and it's brewed with a lot of more like an ale, exactly.
It's not a lager, it's an ale.
Well, yeah, but Blue Moon is kind of its own thing though. It's a wit beer. It's brewed with it is
it is a wit beer or wit beer Belgian white.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like
it said it was created for females. Did you know that?
It's in the ale family, like adjacent, but it's brewed with a lot of wheat, which like creates the
No, not wheat like that. Daily, like Shock Top. It's how do you say wit beer? Wit beers. What beers? There you go. What'd you say? Shock Top?
Translating to white beer in English, a wit beer is typically brewed with a mix of pale barley malt, unmalted wheat. So yeah, I mean it is that's not where the term wheat, wit beer comes from, but it is brewed with a lot of unmalted wheat and oats for creamy mouthfeel. It's a spiced beer with coriander and citrus notes and a small amount of lactic acidity. The style is cloudy and golden in appearance because of its unfiltered process. And it's very similar to a Hefeweizen. So, those Germans.
What about Heineken?
Heineken, I'm pretty sure, is also a light Mexican lager.
Heineken's not Mexican.
Oh, no, sorry, I was thinking about Dos Equis. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's still a lager.
I don't know how to spell Heineken. I actually did a really good job. Yes, it is a lager.
Yeah. And the difference between lagers and ales, by the way, in essence, is that ales are brewed with top fermenting yeast strains and are fermented at warmer temperatures than lagers. This results in a fruitier, more complex flavor profile. Ales come in a wide variety of styles, including brown ale, pale ale, India pale ale, Belgian ale, and stout.
Shock Top. Interesting. My parents used to drink and then they quit while they were raising us. And they would every now and again they'd buy an O'Doul's, and I used to think O'Doul's was like alcoholic, and then I realized it's not.
So yeah, I mean, here I go. I'll make this quick, and then we'll wrap up. I mean, let's see here.
I have to have a quick night daily. I need more rest. I'm doing the taxes with the crypto stuff and helping my wife with the children, and it's just pretty tiring. Not to lie. Trent, did I tell you I was in the school zone and I had schools get out, and there was a gajillion buses, right? So the buses are like, hey, you know what? We're gonna let the garbage truck in. I literally have 10 cans the rest of my day. So they let me in, right? So I'm stuck in between the school buses, and I'm grabbing my 10 cans, but it's I'm stuck in between the buses. So when the buses move, I drive forward and get my can. Well, the buses don't want to be the ones behind me don't want to be stuck behind me. So they crossed a double yellow line in front of the school, and they try to pass me, but then they want me to let them back in. I'm like, why would I let you in?
Yeah.
You're passing me, and you have kids on your bus. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That was literally like my train of thought.
So, yesterday Lux Algo was it was kind of printing a bullish divergence here, swing down on price with a swing up on the hyperwave. However, the rest of the daily candle, we woke up this morning and the daily candle turned bearish, and so that bullish divergence did not confirm on the daily.
What about the 2-day?
Let me check.
2-day confirmed today. That's why I'm curious.
Not on Lux Algo. Lux Algo is not drawing it.
Okay.
But I mean, there's. Well, no, I couldn't draw it on the Stokes either. Yeah. But yeah. So I mean, now we are in a position where we have no confirmed bull div. It failed to print, which is even more bearish. Like the fact that it tried to print and.
Good night, daily. We'll be right behind you.
The fact that it tried to print and couldn't, that's even more bearish. Then you have this red money flow on the daily. You've got this red confluence bar on the daily, showing you that everything about the oscillator is bearish. I will say that we have hit our take profit level 2 on the daily chart, which, you know what I say about that. Like, it's time to take profits if you're hitting that. And part of the reason is, in my mind, is that we still have the CME gap above us at about $84,000. And we have the level of the trend catcher sitting here at, as of right now, at about 82.4. So, I can still see. I don't know how, because it doesn't look that bearish. I mean, it doesn't look, or it looks really bearish, except for the fact that we're probably a good distance away from the 21 right now. That's probably about the only thing I could see, telling us that there's still some kind of relief rally in sight. I just think that we probably have to go back up and tap the 21, knock out that CME gap. I mean, I guess it is possible where we leave that CME gap where it is, and we don't come back to
Get it till the
fill
next
that
quarter.
until we're officially back bullish and we're moving past it. That is very possible. I mean, but look what happened on the upside. We left a CME gap below us at 90 for months. So that is possible. And if the 21 starts making its way down into the 70s, and then we go up and reject off of the 21, like the 21 and the price meet each other in the middle somewhere, we reject off of the 21, continue further down, then we're not going to fill that CME gap at 84 until we eventually are back on the path to new all-time highs. And in that case, we'll leave that CME gap there for months. The money flow has just started to turn red on the daily. The money flow has really just barely started to turn red on the weekly. So, and then when you look at the weekly candle, I mean, look at this doji indecision candle that's printing right here. It's leaving this wick down here so far. The rest of the week needs to finish out, right? But like, even if this week finished bullish and we're leaving this wick down here, well, you know, what once got wicked is going to get candlesticked, right? You know, plus stochastic still has some room to move down. Kind of. I mean, I wouldn't say it has room to move down, but it has room, a little bit of room to get to zero, and then it can just freaking go sideways for a while. The stochastic can. I mean, look at what it did back here on the weekly. There's just no movement. And what were the candlesticks doing when that was going on?
Being annoying.
Yeah, I mean, it was just further down. Like once the stochastics started going sideways at zero, you still had, from that point, you still had another 37% to go. Not saying those numbers are going to correspond exactly, but you get the point. So, you know, we're leaving this wick down here. What once got wicked is going to get candlesticked, and, you know, like this take profit number 2 level is down here at $68,300, and that's going to hit sooner rather than later, I think. So yeah, man, and that's not looking good. What that's going to do to the daily take profits is that these Lux Algo will actually move these down automatically. Like if we break under the take profit 2, then Lux Algo will actually shift the take profit levels down, and it will shift the stop loss the stop loss points down. And that's what I think we're headed for. So yeah, short, sweet. There we go. That's what I think. And bam,
baby. That's what we're talking about. All right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. Thank you, Daily, for coming on in. Thank you, Will Meta. And yeah, that was easy. Peace out, guys. Like and subscribe. We'll be back. Deuces. If you want the market to go up and Bitcoin to rally and altcoin season to happen, so you guys subscribe to the channel.
Yes,
Trent, T-Square, stay blessed, be blessed. We'll be back.
Be blessed. T-Square out.
T-Square out, yo!